Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on how to create this sort of warm silver smoky eye using only the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay with a pink lip colour. I think this looks great for any evening event or if you're going to prom, and it really suits any eye shape or colour. So I'm starting off by putting some tape along my eyes so we get that clean line of eyeshadow once we take it off. Then to prime my eyes, I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer to hide any discoloration and to make sure our eyeshadow stays in place all night. Now I'm just applying this with the concealer brush and blending it out with my fingers. And please ignore all the swatches on my hand, I was having a bit of a play with the new Benefit Push-Up Liner before filming. Next I'm taking my Maybelline Colour Tattoo in shade Too Cool and applying it all over my eyelid and into my crease. I started off using a brush, but my colour tattoo is kind of old and has dried out a bit, so a brush just wasn't working, so instead I just used my finger. Then I'm going in with the shade Verve on a flat shader brush and applying that to the first half of my eyelid. And as you can see, there's already a lot of fallout going on, so it's a good thing we didn't do our foundation yet, huh guys? Next I'm using the Colour Pistol, still on a flat shader brush, and packing that colour onto the outer half of my eyelid and blending it into that Verve shade where they meet in the middle. Then I'm taking a fluffy crease brush and the shade Tease and blending that into my crease to be our transition shade for this look. I'm just applying it using windscreen wiper motions to make sure it's all blended and gradually building up the colour. And then I'm taking the shade Blackout on a small blending brush and blending that into my crease and out a V. If you find it hard to blend out darker colours, what I find easiest to do is to start off with a small amount of product on your brush and gradually build up the colour and blend it out as you go. It may take a bit longer, but at least you'll have nice eyeshadow. Next I'm taking my MAC 217 brush with no product on it and using it to blend out any harsh lines left by Blackout. This brush is my saviour when it comes to eyeshadow and I would highly recommend it if you don't have one already, or the Sigma equivalent, which I think is the E25 brush. Then I'm using the shade Foxy as a subtle highlight and applying that to my brow bone. And now I'm lining my top lash line with my Maybelline gel liner, and I'm going to wing it out whilst the tape is here because it makes it so much easier to do, and if you've watched my other videos you'll know winged eyeliner is a bit of a struggle for me at times. Then whilst my eyeliner is drying, I'm going to comb my brows and fill them in with my Sigma Brow Powder Duo in dark, which I promise an eyebrow tutorial will be up at some point. And once I fill them in, I'm setting them in place with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Next I'm going to apply a few coats of my Benefit They're Real mascara, but I'm not worrying about them too much as we're going to be applying falsies in a minute. So whilst my mascara is drying, I'm going to take off the tape and clean up any eyeshadow fallout with some makeup remover. Then I'm going to apply some false eyelashes, which I can't remember the name of right now, but I'll put it in the description box in case any of you are wondering. So halfway through putting on my eyelashes, I thought it'd be a good idea to soften up the eyeshadow line with a bit of makeup remover, but obviously this step is completely optional. And now I'm going in with Blackout on an angled brush and using it to cover up any bits of dried glue showing. Now I'm going to do the rest of my face and we'll come back to finish off the eyes soon. I'm starting by priming my skin with my Benefit Professional Primer to fill in any pores and to help my foundation last longer. Then, you guessed it, I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match foundation and buffing it into my skin with my Sigma F80 brush, which I'm kind of on the fence about. Like, it's great for buffing foundation into my cheeks and everything, but I feel it's too bulky to do between my eyes or the sides of my forehead. I don't know, I'll see how it goes. Next, I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer to highlight my face. This is my absolute favourite concealer right now, and if you haven't tried it yet, I would definitely recommend picking one up. However, I don't know what it is with MAC products, but they all seem to smell like paint to me. So I'm applying this under my eyes and on my cheekbones, forehead, chin and sides of my mouth, just with my fingers, but then I'm going in and blending it all out with my Real Techniques blending sponge. This is just going to add some more definition to our face. Then I'm going to set everywhere we just highlighted with my Stay Matte powder in translucent, and this powder is great because it's light so it won't darken our highlight, and it's also super affordable. Next I'm going in with Hoola by Benefit to contour. I like a pretty heavy contour on my cheekbones, but if you don't, just start off with a small amount of bronzer and gradually build up to the look you want. And then I'm blending it into my forehead and jawline to soften these areas and make them appear smaller. Now I'm applying my Luminoso blush to the apples of my cheeks, which is such a gorgeous peachy tone, and if you watch my other videos you'll probably know it's my favourite blush right now. Then to emphasize our highlight, I'm using my Merry Luminizer and blending it into the highest points of my cheekbones and down the centre of my face. This is also going to make our skin look more healthy and glowing. Now I'm going back to finish off our eyes, and I'm going to line my lower lash line with blackout to make my eyes look more smoky and my bottom eyelashes look fuller. Then I'm going in with Verve on a pencil brush and just using that to highlight my inner V. Next, I'm lining my tight line and waterline with a black waterproof eyeliner to intensify my eyes. And I think lining your eyes with a black eyeliner really helps frame your eyes with these sorts of looks. And lastly, I'm going to apply some mascara to my bottom lashes. Then to complete this look, I'm applying some pink lipstick and we're done. So this is the finished look. I hope you all like it. I think it turned out really well and would be perfect for any event that you can dress up for. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you again next week. Bye guys!